On Monday, Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro said his country is ready to respond if the US attacks. The US Navy has been building up forces off the coast of Venezuela, as Trump has said he would use the military in foreign countries to fight drug cartels. Venezuela's foreign minister says that Trump is creating a false narrative because only 5% of drug traffickers attempt to go through his country. Maduro is also considered to be an illegitimate president and is not recognized as the president by several countries, including the US. So Maduro's political opposition welcomes Trump's presence in the area and hopes the pressure will get Maduro to step down. The next day in a press conference, Trump announces that Space Command is moving from Colorado to Alabama. This was a highly anticipated announcement, not because of the topic, but because rumors had been circulating all weekend that Trump either had a serious health concern or had even died. However, Trump looked like his normal self while delivering this unexciting news. And on Wednesday, a federal judge ordered Trump to reverse its cuts of more than $2.6 billion in research funding for Harvard. The Trump administration said its funding freeze has to do with Harvard's delays in dealing with anti-Semitism on its campus. However, the judge said that research funding had little to do with anti-Semitism. The next day, the Trump administration said that it's abandoning requirements for airlines to compensate passengers due to cancellations or changes caused by the carrier. Trump's team says that these regulations are wasteful and burdensome, and these cuts are welcomed by the airline industry. The airlines say they already offer some level of customer service when flights are canceled or severely delayed, but critics say that airline promises don't have the same weight as federal rules. Then on Friday, Trump signs an executive order that renames the Department of Defense to the Department of War, which was the original name of the department from 1789 to 1947. Trump said the switch was to signal to the world that the US is a force to be reckoned with and that the word defense is too woke. The Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said, "We are going to go on offense, not just defense, using maximum lethality that won't be politically correct." The next day, Trump targets Chicago on social media by posting an image of himself as Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore from the Vietnam War movie, Apocalypse Now. The post says, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," followed by, "Chicago is about to find out why it's called the Department of War." Critics quickly point out that the US lost the Vietnam War, and that both Trump and Hegseth even stated this fact the day before. Finally on Sunday, Trump was asked why he was threatening to go to war with Chicago. He responded by saying that was fake news, and that we are not going to war with Chicago, we are going to clean it up. And Tom Homan, the White House border czar, expanded by saying that the administration is going to war with criminal cartels, illegal aliens, and public safety threats. The governor of Illinois said that Chicago is bracing for Trump's increased police force in the city, and that he's taking Trump's threat seriously because he believes Trump is a wannabe dictator, and that this threat to Chicago is not normal.